All right. Hello, world. Let's see if we can get a little bit better here. We are gonna morning page this Joan. You're not gonna see this coming there. We have an actual really interesting genesis of all this. Of course, I've long been a fan of Anais Nin journaling and Julia Cameron's artist pages in the morning. We're going to do these videos now, totally live and improv, because, I am this redhead She-Hulk. Cashew fueled. I'm going to have some breakfast while we're doing this. Because why not? I need y'all to know what I eat. Having just lost 150 pounds. This is not coffee. It's not tea. It's actually chocolate mousse. Raw cacao mousse. It is my own invention because I'm so rare. I've realized you can just take 3 ingredients and make your own instant chocolate mousse. Raw cacao, Navitas Naturals. And I make a simple syrup with cinnamon sticks. Gotta keep that glycemic situation. Cinnamon's great for you. And it's just a lovely taste. So why make a simple syrup to sweeten your raw cacao's bitter, right? So you gotta have a little bit. I mean, I can go a little bit whole hog, but you're in control of the sweetness. Let's get all the extra bits. Because if I don't, I'll put it on my fingers and then we'll make a mess. Heavy cream. Organic Valley heavy cream. Cinnamon stick infused simple syrup. And a nice heaping tablespoon of raw cacao. What y'all doing with coffee? I mean, I love coffee. I do like coffee. And I had to give it up for COVID because I'm dead broke. I'm fucking tired of capitalism. I'm fucking tired of everything in the world being about making money. We're gonna have to stop. Let's pull this down. Let's look a little on the camera. So Matthew McConaughey. Cheers, dude. I was listening to your talk with Tim Ferriss last night. Socratic Dialoguing with the McConaughey. I didn't see that coming. We're going to have some fun because, you've been as underestimated for your gorgeousness as I've been underestimated for my non-gorgeousness. I get no oil and mink, nothing like that. Just morbidly obese forever with a red hair. And my creativity, it's not a genre. I had to make up my own genre. Stand-up philosophy, which is what's going on here. Little improv, watcha. Once I get some calories flowing, I'm going to put this down and we'll get into redheaded She-Hulk mode. But yesterday, which was 10/20/2020, big day. Met a couple guys who I think are really going to be crucial to what's going to come together as hashtag redhead She-Hulk. And I don't know, the auspiciousness of the numbers and everything. But yesterday was a challenging day. in the money respect. I had to go use the last little spinning of my credit, stock in some groceries. Real emotional. There's a roofer next door. Nice guy. Try to turn on a trooper, it don't start. How much can one redhead try to figure out by herself? Civilization has gotten so complex, that we all basically, just as we're isolating, just as all the real estate developers are making these tiny boxes for humans to go in by themselves, you got to collaborate just to stay alive. So he did. He offered to jump me just like that. What a nice guy. He was on his break. He wasn't up on the roof. He was actually sitting in his car. So, we'll give you that. I mean, it wasn't miraculous, but it was more kindness than I've experienced in quite some time from a stranger. So, he had some rumpled up singles from his pocket. And I said, no, because I was going to the grocery store. I said, I'll get you some snacks. So, got him some snacks. It's like $12 to $15 just for a few snacks to thank a roofer for jumping my car. Things have gotten so expensive. So anyway, he gave me some good information about what was wrong. And, I go to Les Schwab. That's where the battery was bought from. And they do all this free maintenance for you on your tires. So they should do what he said. There's not enough substance. He said battery acid, then he said they'll put distilled water in it. So that's a big continuum. But he said because you need it in there to hold the charge. I was like, so I could look this up. But I call Les Schwab. They say they're not busy. I spend the $3 to drive all the way. I mean, spending $3 on gas is a big deal, right? That's not how humans should live. They got people in Africa who don't have water. I mean, I'm solving all these problems. I'm not letting us be so short-sighted. I'm telling you what. I'm mad. And here's why. I'm getting some calories. I get to Les Schwab. All the bays are full. People sitting around here, there, people inside. Busier than I've ever seen it. I walk into that tire store. Let me tell you something. The smell of rubber, that shit is poisonous. It's poisonous. It's toxic. I can't take it under my best circumstances. With that mask on, I went right-headed She-Hulk in literally 15 seconds. The lady at the counter is like, she was misunderstanding me. Who knows what I was saying? I mean, we have masks on, and right, you can't really get the full with this. And I was about to blow. I ran the fuck out. I was about to actually, if I was not as healthy as I am, if I hadn't done what I've done, which is understand homeodynamic balance, I might have actually had a heart attack or a stroke. The asphyxiation level with that mask on, with that intensive smell of rubber, it's horrific, 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 horrific. Then with my limited credit left, I said, well, I got to fill up the gas tank, having not fixed my battery situation. So now I got to YouTube that. If it's just distilled water, all right, I'm going to go boil some water. We'll be cool. But I don't know. Is it? It could just be water. Yeah, it could be. And it could have evaporated this summer because I wasn't starting up enough. So I'm going to check that out. So, I go to the gas station, and the smell of gas not only does it really not bother me, dryer sheets. You want to get me started, just bring a box of dryer sheets. Go all She-Hulk on you for hours. Or, I won't. I'll get myself safe. Then I'll let you know about yourself. But the smell of gasoline, not so much so. And I think about in my childhood even. A little something about the gas. Like, I'm okay with gasoline smell. I hadn't actually thought about that in quite such a, never been parsed together with like that. But all things said and done, I had to go and get some barbecue and support this little local business started up. And it wasn't that good. My whole taste situation is all changing. But I was normal. I think there was a big, and then she wanted $3.16 for a tiny Snapple, which now they're not glass, they're all plastic. Bad move, Snapple. I guess you had to do it, but I used to drink Snapple a lot, primarily because it was in the glass. And then now it's all plastic and they lost my business. That tasted horrible. It was not what I wanted. But I went into the Goose to get a much bigger one, not even just a regular bigger one than the smaller one that they had at the barbecue joint, but a bigger one. I think probably a liter. It don't taste good. It does not taste like I remember it tasting. Everything changes, and you can really lean into that with cravings and addiction. But you got to know, like September, October, this craving season, I did get a little bit. That's gonna lead to what we're here. Why we're doing the artist pages. And can I get a time? 12 minutes. Yeah, I don't know how long we'll make these. This was the first one, so we might just go and go and go, but maybe we won't. All right, so maybe we will. Here's the dealio. Got the barbecue, came home and listened to the podcast Tim Ferriss and Matthew McConaughey. To which Mr. McConaughey divulges forever, repeatedly, like relentlessly, that he have his Socratic dialogues and the partner he be talking to, he always referred to as McConaughey. Hashtag say my name. Because I was looking at the little placard, I was listening to him. It was a podcast, but I was watching on YouTube. So it was just a placard from Tim's team. And it had McConaughey. When I look at Mr. Name, can we do better? I don't know. I want to say McConaughey. That's how it looked to me. And even on this whole, it's like a 90-minute talk, and every time you say it and I see it, it's like cognitive it's like McConaughey. That's again, his childhood. I bet everyone bludgeoned his name the whole time. It just became a thing, and it's a cool thing. It really is. The way you bring his Socratic dialogue out is pretty cool, but it's also, like superstar. I'm a hashtag redhead She-Hulk, I think, for my future. I don't know. It's funny because as I did start talking about my subconscious as my Socratic dialogue partner, there was a period, who to call her, this kind of thing and that kind of thing. And, I settled on, I think I blow Matthew McConaughey out the water with this. I call my subconscious my Socratic dialogue partner, my inner African. All right. So, I can't look, I'm seeing me down here. I'm looking at myself. Part of, I don't know, not with this browser, right? Not like with Zoom, I pull the little thing right up under the webcam. Can't do this. There's a whole browser page. So y'all got me how you got me. Looking at myself, because, and this is both my challenge and both also why I'm certain I got this. Because we are all our own biggest critics. So if you and yourself are having fun, you can say you're the next Dave Chappelle. And so, yeah, I might end up getting the attention of Matthew McConaughey with all this philosophy of green lights is his thing, which is apparently, he's got photos of something he wrote in like 1991 to himself. We so sympathetic, man. See this coming, but I do see it coming in a certain way. In that, and he had the whole Dave Chappelle going to Africa, giving up the TV show bit because, we said no more rom-coms. He was fully in it, right? He was embodied on all that. He loved it. He never had the cognitive dissonance that this was what, was really paying for the Malibu beach house to do the surfing. Dude, I want to learn to surf. Come on. I'm a challenge. Yeah. Matthew McConaughey. Teach me to surf. So that reminds me of my new friend Ryan, and we jibed all this time until he brought up the 3-letter word I had a little problem with. Ego. I think it's a really polluted term in our society, and it's always synonymous with bad, always synonymous with selfish. In order for me to get anywhere from absolutely nowhere, I have had to actually embrace being egotistical a lot, calling myself this, that, and the other thing. I just here I have a Gmail to myself. We can date timestamp this. I have a Gmail to myself. This is where I'm at right now. Hashtag redheaded She-Hog demonstrates human potential. She Sherlocking as 2020 she Socrates. That was not bad, right? And then the subtitle is, help me help humanity think in life-centric ways. And I see an appointment. I came over to the Gmail. There's an appointment. There's Ryan. Friday at 1. That's the bomb. Well done, Deb. We got this, kid. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. All right. So I could probably look more at the camera when I'm not looking at myself, but I don't get my embodiment back. I want to look at myself. This is a diary. This is a table read. And get my chocolate back on. Raw cacao mousse, y'all. And it was one of the sponsors. One of the sponsors of Tim was a cereal boy. He was all up in the acid cereal. What is it made out of? I don't know. With all that, I didn't remember the name to go look. We could go to Tim's. We could go. Nah. Not about the stuff. It's going to be crazy expensive. Tim should put this on a commercial. Note to self. All right, where's my assistant? Where's my team? Tim got a team. Where my team? Tim Ferriss, buy me a team. Patron my team. You can get, it's investment. You get your money back. These are some good cashews. Anyway. You got this, girl. So, having breakfast on the morning pages is going to become a thing. Not today, but tomorrow we'll get the measuring tape and do some measuring of where the body's at. And we are dialing in the calories, and very soon going to go on a fast. I don't know what kind. Probably we need to do a 3-day. We'll start, and then if it hits 5 or 7 days, awesome. But the three might be pretty substantial because I've been packing into calories. I got to the point where so much volume had been gone. The body really said, just checking the environment. We really need to get a lay of this lamb. You pull in the calories as we want it. Is there plenty? We store up because we have a really good idea. You're going to want to disappear by the spring. So, yeah, let's see if I can be lean by my 52nd birthday. It's on YouTube. It's live on YouTube. That's going to happen. I don't know. Where we at? Yeah, so if I share this at about 20 minutes. All right, thank you, LinkedIn, if I'll send it out to you. That's what we can do. We'll put it at the 23. That's cool. That's good. Am I going to finish this or not finish it? Oh, no. I'll put it aside, do some more performance, and hit my 23-minute mark. Did y'all hear that? Sound of all of our heaters is probably really bad for us. Everything. Yep. Nine, 8, 7. Good morning, Zanzibar! That's what I say when I wake up my puppy. This is Deb Helfrich on a Wisdom Wednesday Mental Fitness Minute. Today, I'm doing my first Stream of Consciousness Artist Way morning pages live on YouTube video. This is really the bomb. I got my breakfast around, I have my little tiny espresso cup of cashews off to coffee because it's COVID time. And I'm dead broke, so donate on www.insightsoccur.com if you got a little spare. I swear you are going to love what I'm up to. I'm raging heart chakra green as the hashtag redheaded She-Hulk. So what I talk about today is Matthew McConaughey. You didn't see that coming. And his own Socratic dialogues with himself are very much about, he calls his Socratic dialoguing partner McConaughey. The new drinking game on the internet should be listening to the Tim Ferriss podcast with Matthew McConaughey and having a shot every time he calls himself McConaughey. That's it. That's all for today. Mental fitness wisdom. You should be having Socratic dialogues with yourself. You should name your inner subconscious. And I just gave away because my subconscious is who I refer to her as my inner African. peace, love, and most importantly, harmony. This has been Deb. You're going to stop now because I'm just going to go back to stream of consciousness. Yeah, so I'm doing a live today. This is going to be a video journal. I pattered on for about 20 or so minutes and said, hey, this is YouTube. I can start and share it at 23 minutes. So that was my little bit. And I didn't even really know what I was going to talk about. I did not know what the Mental Fitness Minute was. But naming our inner subconscious Socratic Dialogue partner is a pretty cool thing. Okay. Got some good data from the other Tim podcast I listened to with Tim Urban to sort of contextualize. And I guess this is attributable to Jeff Bezos or Bezos. I never heard the man say his own last name, so I don't actually know. I know how to say Elon Musk. So between the first and second richest men's in the world, or whichever, way you categorize it. I have an audio, great performance, great workshopping. I love doing my voice recorders. I really do. I woke up at 4 a.m. So it's 7:50 a.m. And here's the deal. I'm Dave Chappelle. I'm the next Dave Chappelle. I am the 3 feet of red hair, wisdom speaking, truth telling, really fucking mad at the US of hypocrisy stand-up philosopher. And my credit cards are imploding and I need help. You managed to stick around here. What I need help is in people talking about me, sharing my stuff, helping me make that connection to Dave Chappelle. So I can end up surfing with Matthew McConaughey someday. Watch it come true. It's live on YouTube. That's precisely why I said, I could just share. I could do my why record a Zoom and go through all the hassle when I can just do it on YouTube and start sharing the video with the little checkbox, start at 23 minutes. Stress me out, right? This is how my brain has got to work. Like, what happens when my T-Mobile goes offline soon? How am I going to upload my voice recorders? That's the dilemma this is solving. So maybe I get the glasses down on, I can get the live chat. Ooh. Chat to myself. Just put something in the live chat. So what I want to do is just to end stream, there's an edit here. I can see the mic working. What's this other stuff? Oh, schedule, live, some. What's this? I don't know. Span menu. Manage. I don't know what, I don't think you do any of these things while you're on here. So basically, there's nothing here. I can see the chat, and right? I could pop out the chat. Okay. What happens if I push the edit button? Like, I'm kind of scared, but if I don't know now, I don't know now. Oh, the details, and okay, cool. And then there's the thumbnail. Oh, I can put it right on its playlist. Yes, new playlist. Yay! Hashtag morning pages. That might get me some people. So okay, I'm gonna create hashtag morning pages as a public playlist. Can there we go. Maybe we'll put a little more some behind morning pages so people get it. No, I don't want tags. No, da-da-da-da-da-da. All right, save. Okay, we making this. You're right here with me. I think we'll try. We can end up at a Scottie Pippen today. Because this just went really well. This is a pretty goat, actually. This is pretty goat. So if I wish I could just make that little ticker bigger so I didn't have to have the glasses on. We can ask my inner African, my subconscious Socratic Dialoguing partner, how do I make sure I can focus on that and get a good time stamp without my glasses? Teeny tiny. But my nose was hurting yesterday from having to wear the glasses just to look at the expressions of my new collaborators. It was a big day, and maybe I'll actually start a second video to talk about it. No, you don't need to know. No, I didn't talk about what happened. It was actually after. It was actually after the voice recordings that I went to YouTube to listen to some music. Teddy Pendergrass, listened a couple times to Love TKO. Then the next in my playlist on YouTube. Okay, maybe we're not doing a Scottie Pippen. Let's do a Scottie Pippen. Here's that's there. Okay, I just there we come. We'll be in by 33. Here we go. So the answer is I had Sting, I Burn for You. If you don't know that song, just go stream that song. I've loved that song since the very first time I heard it, Dream of the Blue Turtles live version. And I did some somatic re-experiencing of my childhood trauma. I got rid of some real 16-year-old neglect and loneliness and abuse from the peers at that point. And that shook loose an immense amount of trauma, vibrating and tremoring and just flat out screaming my head off, listening to I Burn for You. Thank you, Sting. Thank you, Branford. Thank you, Omar Hakim, Kenny Kirkland, Daryl Jones, and the ladies over on the backup singing. Jeanette McDonald. Oh, I should know the ladies. I'm sorry, ladies. Backup singers. 10 feet from starting. You're not Lisa Fisher, that I know. All right, we're going to do a Scotty. I will see you tomorrow. And be well.